He just bans out the one Dusk, and even if he loses the mech, there is a chance for him to win because he will always have more energy and he can scare up the heals coming out.
That's a huge Tersaikk. That's not only do you have a bad matchup, but you get crit. Now it's really rough for Zeliaser to use any of the cards on his. But he draws actually 2 more, so it does feel a bit safer now, and he's faster. So yeah, definitely good.
Yep. And no energy means that no shrimps are gonna come out. He doesn't survive. This is a confirmed kill. Last Stand doesn't hurt that much. Only draws 1 card. Does speed up as well. So he will get value out of his mech 100% because double speed up here. He's gonna start first on both of these AXIEs, and he might not be able to play any of his aqua cards. He has so many aqua cards, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of them here.
Yeah, that's a really good play by Zeliaser, just here knowing the matchup and just killing it. Is this gonna kill?
It is gonna kill.
It is gonna kill barely. Wow, that's very well played. Now it's just over.
Yeah, with the Nemo, with the Scarab, and with 4 energy, this is a lot of damage being dealt to the plant. And that was what I was saying. If you don't draw Shrimp, and if you lose your Dusk early, playing against double speed ups, that ended fast. 6 turns. It only took 6 rounds.
And the turn he drew it, he died.
Story of Shrimps, guys. Don't even ban it. It's completely pointless to ban it because it's already nerfed, guys. It is more favored towards the Hatsune because even if he gravels you the next turn, the only thing he can do is double Mosquito at most. That's the highest amount of damage he can do, right? Playing double Mosquito. But I've lost to some players playing playing Hatsune against the Gravel and the Scary Spoon that I lost just because he manages his energy way better. Even though I have to completely pass a turn, he still finds the sustain with low energy, and then when it goes down to Blood Moon, he starts first and he's able to kill me in a certain Blood Moon situation. I've tried to dissect and replicate that situation, but it's actually very precise.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this game goes because we're probably going to get into a situation where it's the Hatsune plan versus the Gravel. So we will see firsthand from 2 amazing players how this matchup is going to go down.
Round 1, a couple of bird cards. You're always going to get value out of it. Does he just throw it around here? Play around?
What's this?
Actually getting Shrimp?
Is this possible? Wait. It's round 2. Huh?
I think it's bugged. We shouldn't be seeing Shrimp in round 2.
That's really good though, but at least it's a bird, so he does get the value off. Able to use all the cards, not the worst. So it is fair. You don't really mind your bird going down once you do get to use all its cards.
Yeah, the Cactus though did hit into the last stand. Not the end of the world, but definitely something that could have. He couldn't have really avoided that. He just wants to make sure he kills it off.
Yeah, it makes sense. It does suck. It's not efficient, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Tersaikk was forced to use 2 energy though to land the Gravel because he didn't draw any Bidens. So he's down to 0 energy, which makes me think that why don't you just pass the last turn because the Gravel was not worth it.
Yeah, because now you're gonna have not enough damage to even take out the plant. So if you don't do anything, I mean, unless he decides to go for another Gravel and then kill the turn after that.
Still pretty weird because he does have he can play Caterpillar, which is decent shield, right? 50 shield. If he draws 2, it's 100 shield, and he might actually survive. He doesn't play the Gravel this turn. He tries to opt for damage. The Aqua does start first, but he kind of has to draw at least 2 cards to secure the kill, like 1 Revenge Arrow plus 1 Aqua card.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Tersaikk definitely has the HP advantage, but Zeliaser has the energy advantage. So still tough to say who has the upper hand here. It's still pretty close.
Yeah, he can actually break here, and if he doesn't draw 2 cards on the Aqua, he cannot secure the kill, which is exactly what happened. Oh, the Aqua actually survives here. The Cactus is not enough to kill him off. Oh, sorry, it was the other cactus. Never mind. So it's down to 2v1 situation, and he's going to get value out of the front line once again. If he plays, do you play Goda here? If you draw it, he draws it. He does play the Goda, keeps Tersaikk's energy in check, and draws 2 cards out of this Mosquito as well.
Yeah, keeps trying to kill it, keeps running into the shield, feels bad moment.
He can play the Sando here. That's another 50 shield, but Tersaikk will probably just play another Mosquito just to keep his HP up. Like a Mosquito plus Bidens to keep the HP, keep up the shields, and play to the next turn.
Who do you think has the upper hand in this current position?
I would say it's still pretty even. It's going to come down to every single individual turn, the amount of cards they play, how they handle their HP. It's very precise. I haven't found the winning formula to 100% say this is the way to win. I haven't found it yet. It's actually pretty insane.
Yeah, because it's going to go to like around 14 Blood Moon or something.
Yeah, and you have to stock up enough energy by that point. Yeah.
Oh, I like this. Trying to split the jaws, right?
He's hitting into Cattail though, which is not the situation again.
Now it looks like it's really bad, right? Like for Tersaikk, it just looks like he's a bit too far behind at this point.
Yeah, he will be forced to play like double Mosquito or like even more shields to try and survive. Huh. I actually think that he could have played double Grub there and had a chance. But I think he's going for the 4-card burst here for the side of Zeliaser. But I think definitely that turn, since he starts first, he can definitely play the double Caterpillars and stand a chance to just kill him right there.
That is an interesting play. Maybe these players have something different in mind.
Maybe he's afraid of double Tiny Catapult, which will kill him as well as deal damage towards his midline is what was he afraid of, probably. But we'll see. 4 against 5 energy. Tersaikk does have a lot of heals. He can play double heal Scaly as well. Probably just double heal Bidens. Double heal plus Gravel. And keep stalling out the game. Having the energy advantage is huge here, but it doesn't matter as much because Zeliaser will be taking a lot of pass turns because just by the nature of him being Graveled.
Yeah, he has no choice but to take a pass turn.
So next turn is going to be 4 against 4 energy here. Tersaikk doesn't have the damage. He definitely plays double heal and 1 Bidens, as well as 1 Gravel. Next turn, he has to double heal again. It's not enough. Oh, this is close. He's actually 23 HP from dying. Double Bidens will heal him to 200, and then next turn he can try to go for the... He plays a single 1. Oh, only because he doesn't draw it. This is actually a bad spot for Tersaikk. He doesn't draw the second Mosquito.
Yeah, because he was forced to shield last turn because he had so little HP. And Tersaikk just trying to go for the kill here. Is it going to be enough?
It is not enough, I believe, unless crits happen. And he's going to heal up once. The double cactus should finish the job. And it's going to be Zeliaser taking a 2-game lead. The crit made it an explosive finish, but it was definitely not needed as it's going to go on to a game.
Everywhere soon. It's just so good in the meta that we'll probably see like some eyes and ears being changed.
Yeah, I guess faster is better, especially in the mirror. But this is round 1, full-on blast coming from the side of Zeliaser. That's going to be the Dead Dusk. We talked about Tersaikk needing to burst the opponent's dust, but it went the other way. And now, what went from a bad matchup just got a lot worse because 2 versus 1. Sure, he used a lot of mech cards, but he can definitely pass this turn or play a cattail. He still has the 2 fastest AXIEs on the board, so he's always going to be able to get value out of them either way.
Yeah, it's going to be really rough here. He can actually pass a couple of turns, maybe 1 or 2 turns, because plant and bug damage don't really deal that much damage to mechs. He can just like let his dust die, stack up energy, kill the plant in one go, and then it's going to be the aqua versus the bug, and it's going to be really rough for Tersaikk to try to get a win.
Does draw the cattail, but Tersaikk smartly doesn't use any bug cards. Doesn't give Zeliaser any more.
Well, that crit's huge. That actually makes Tersaikk have a slightly better chance of winning now because it just speeds up the game, which is exactly what Tersaikk needs.
And the reverse crit coming from Zeliaser. No follow-up though. If he did actually play 3 cards, no, it wouldn't have been enough, but still. That is the mech dead. Last stand. It didn't speed up.
Wow, that crit was that a crit? No, that wasn't a crit, right? Was it?
He had a crit.
Wow, I guess like just crits are good, man.
Who would have thought? You know, something that almost doubles your damage or like at least increases damage for free would be great. But now
it's rough. Now it's looking rough, right? But maybe he still can get it.
The Aqua might be a little bit low in health to be able to sustain against the bug. But smart play from Zeliaser. Just go all out in terms of damage, knowing that he can go for another 3-card burst next turn.
I think it's
Does
enough.
He die?
Oh wow.
Never mind.
It might have been enough. I'm not sure. Might have won in last stand. I would have to go analyze that game. But Tersaikk just turned the crit meter on max and went to town.
Yep, Tersaikk gets himself on the board with some well-timed crits. Much new
match, because this is a match that I'm super curious about. That as a Hatsune plant, I personally lose to the Graveland plant. So I'm actually curious to see how these players pilot it.
Both players just throwing every single energy they have, trying to kill off the opponent's front. No shrimp fear from Zeliaser. He can pass if he wants to. If he doesn't want to pass, he can play all his damage cards. But that might be not the best play because you kind of want to have the 3 energy combo to be able to kill off the Aqua the moment you kill off the plant.
Yep, you're absolutely correct. Lots of damage in Zeliaser's hands right now. Double Peacemaker Cactus is a buttload of damage.
Yeah, probably only Risky Feather would give that slightly more damage. The Golda is gonna be pretty good, like stopping the 4-card combo. You only have 3 cards. You can't go for the backdoor because you actually do not kill an unshielded bird with 3 cards after the chitin nerf. So
that was a good nerf. That was a really good nerf.
Yeah, it was nerfed just enough so that birds survive. Right. Just enough.
That's a really good nerf on my part. I give my kudos to the AXIE development team for figuring that out, because you don't want an AXIE to die to 3 energy
in round 1, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's not fun.
With a pretty impossible like draw, especially, but looks like it's gonna go down to a 2v1 situation once again. Zeliaser will definitely, I think, still hold on to his front unless Tersaikk makes a astounding play of going through the front with the amount of damage he has in his hand.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. That's what's cool about backdoor, is that you always have the option to go front or back. But oh my lord, what kind of hand did he just draw? That was a really good card draw.
It's not enough damage though. But it doesn't matter. He just needs to kill this Aqua and it actually dies. So it goes down to a 2v1 situation.
Yeah, which puts Zeliaser into a great spot because, like, I mean, going into the 1v1 it's interesting, something that I want to see, but doesn't look like it's going to go into a 1v1 situation.
He does this gravel him the turn before, so no shields coming out from the front, no cattail to be used here. The last stand might be pretty interesting.
Yeah, but look, he has the energy advantage, so it's really hard. He gets a lot of damage on. You're gonna see a lot of damage come out from Zeliaser right now.
Yeah, this is 370 plus 100, 450. It's not enough, almost enough to finish off Tersaikk. He has the heal here. He only draws one heal. But at least he's going to continuously heal up the next turn as well. Because it's for Zeliaser, he can only pass when he's grappled. This is enough damage to kill him. I think Zeliaser takes this game.
Yeah, just too much damage coming out. That was a really good bird draw to, basically put the Aqua down to just a little bit of health before going down to the shrimp.
Yeah, and Zeliaser, he's won the previous match with the same lineup. He runs it back out where just the virtue of having so much bug beast damage makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, she wants a kiss. So turn one, a couple of Godas come out, nice damage, no cattail, so that's really good for Zeliaser. It makes the bad matchup a bit better, gets the early energy advantage, which is very important.
Yeah, next turn, do you brick if you have frontline cards, or do you wait up the turn combo, kill off the bird, and then start to deal with the mid and the front?
It's very dangerous because of how much damage the bird does. If he would have had a last one there, it actually would have been over. But Tersaikk takes the risk. Zeliaser does not get the cards he needs. But that could have been one way that Zeliaser could have won this match, is by going full damage with the bird onto the plant. Tersaikk using the plant cards and the bird killing it. But unfortunately, that did not happen.
Yeah, Is there any way for him to stop this turnip from hitting the bird? There's no balloons. There's no discard. I guess the only way is really to you maximize the cards. I missed this out. Oh, smart.
But Tersaikk throwing out the twin tail with no combo, just because he does not want to lose to that. Very smart play by Tersaikk. That's one way he could have threw, but he sees it from a mile ahead. Plays really smart. Great play by Tersaikk.
Yeah, we thought Zeliaser made a great play, but Tersaikk was just one step ahead. He knew that was a possibility. He just covered all his bases, and goddamn, he's going to definitely win this game, I think.
Yeah, there's not really much he can do. It was well played by Tersaikk. The matchup is not in his favor. I feel like Zeliaser could have won if he would have drew a Tri-Feather. Unfortunately, didn't get the cards he needed. Tersaikk is going to take this. There's just no chance that this bug is going to be able to lose to this plant. It's just such... Mosquito is just one of those cards that is just so good against plants.
Yeah, not to mention having the herbivore against this plant as well. He's going to brick up, heal up, and I think this is where
survive a double cactus. Yeah, it's just like this is just injury. This is just like salt to the injury, and it's over. Well played by Tersaikk.
The Aqua's gonna beat the opponent's Aqua. Oh, talk about drawing well. Looks like both draw pretty well, pretty good. But it's gonna be Zeliaser taking the risky pass here, taking a lot of damage out towards his front. He doesn't have so much cards on the front, so he's okay losing it right now. Can maybe make another pass turn, and then force us on shoots on the front, try and kill him off the next following turn. This bug though, the next turn's card draw is gonna be huge. If he draws a cattail as well as another sandal or another beach, he might put up enough shields. He draws both sandals and beaches. Oh, that's on the mid, sorry. And this spiky wing is going to prove to be too much. It does kill off the Zeliaser's tank, and now it's the situation where we don't want to be in, right? The 2v3, you barely done a lick of damage against the enemy Dusk. And you're 2v3 with albeit decent energy, 3 energy, right? On the side of Zeliaser, it's going to be 5 next turn, but I feel like it's still a tough mountain to climb here. You're still muted.
Okay, now I'm not. I said, where are we at in this game? Just to fill me in.
Tersaikk just threw every card he had, kill off the front, and now Zeliaser's gonna do the same. Does play the double Godas, which is actually pretty huge. That's all the energy that Tersaikk has, which means that this double Sando is gonna come in huge, as well as the cattail value. He's actually dead. He loses this bug.
Oh wow.
And this was a situation where I expected that, you know, where Zeliaser is able to win, right? 2 versus 1. Despite having the spiky, you're gonna at least take 2 turns to try and kill this off, and saving the Arcos for the next turn while doing decent chip damage is going to be very important. So next turn is going to be the double Arco turn, coming from the side of Tersaikk, but look at his HP. Look at his HP. He's not gonna survive another turn. Just play cards. Zeliaser, you know that you won. GG.
Well, you're right. I guess it was a lot closer. I mean, that double Sando is just disgusting on the bug, though.
Yeah, and it was just down to that turn where he drew double Goda, got the 2 burns off, and threw Tersaikk's tempo completely way off. He was preparing for a turn where he bricks and deals damage at the same time, but the double Goda just came in huge, and then the double Sando just finished things off.
Yeah, such a quick game, just throwing cards, killing 1 AXIE at a time, and yeah, congratulations to Zeliaser. Unfortunately, Tersaikk's tournament's life is over. He played extremely well. Nothing to be sad about, though. He played great, and he tried his best. But congratulations, Zeliaser. You're going to go on to at least 3rd place, and just goes to show he came from the Open tournament. He climbed his way up here. He said, I deserve to be here, and he's showing why he is in the top 3 at the moment.
He's making me eat my words with these plays. We can take a look at the highlights to see, you know, what sort of plays he made. But he made me